Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's Monday. We've got some parcels. It's time for some mail call. All right, so we got some parcels here, including a tube. This is an A-OK. I'm excited to take a look at this one here, so let's crack into it first, and we'll get the rest. So this is from Shop for Comics. Now, Shop, if you're not following him on Instagram, please give him a follow. Shop, of course, is another one of the Spider Buddies into Spider-Man. He's been doing a lot of art lately, some digital art. He's been creating what the Shopverse, if you've not heard of that. It's what everyone's kind of affectionately named it, where he's been taking members of the comic book community and turning them into various characters. And then he's now gone and started making, for a handful of people, I see he's done some posters, and it looks like that's what he's got here for me. Some of the ones he's done. He's made 3 variants of me. I've had a Spider-Man 2099, and a Adam Strange variant done. So here's to see what we got here. So here's first a letter. Rob, thanks for being an outstanding member of the community. Your support for me and others is very rewarding and appreciated. I hope you enjoy this A-OK and can use it as an example of what someone could win during C3. So grateful that you've taken on C3 the last couple of years. Keep up the amazing work. My Spider Brother Shop. And then there's a nice little Spider-Man drawing there. So what he's talking about is, if you're watching this before October 20th, there's gonna when we do Comics Curing Cancer, one of the things that's going to be available, Shop is making it available for you to have yourself made into a Shopverse character and have a poster made. And so he's actually made a poster for me, use the 3 different variants of me that he's done. So there I am as the original Spider-Man version of me he did, and then here he's, oops, a Spider-Man 2099 version, and then the Adam Strange variant. That's awesome. So cool. Thank you, sir. I'm going to have that framed up and find a place for it. That is awesome. So, anyways, this is something like this you could get for yourself if he hasn't already made you into a character, or you'd like to have him make you into another character, and then potentially have that all done as part of and then into a poster. That's something that you could get with at Comics Curing Cancer. Of course, Comics Curing Cancer is a benefit that we host. If you don't know, there is a video pinned, if you're watching this again before October 20th, on the channel here that talks about it. But essentially, it benefits the American Cancer Society. All the funds raised at that time go directly to the American Cancer Society. There's no middleman, none of that stuff. So it's actually the same way that all the channel revenue from this channel, whether it's ad revenue, whether it's the merch sales, whether it's super stickers, super thanks, all these things that you can do as a monetized channel, all that proceeds goes to Comics Curing Cancer year round for me. So no matter when you're watching this, if you're watching this distant future, hitting that like button helps us get this in front of more people like you. And that's how that ad revenue comes to me, and it goes straight over to Comics Curing Cancer every month. So thank you all so much. Hit that like button. Become a channel member. All right, let's get into some comics. First up here, we have a package from, this is from Mike Mayhew. So this is, I believe this is a Mandalorian exclusive, I believe. I have tapered off the exclusives dramatically from what I used to do. But, and of course, now I'm thinking about it, I think today features 2 different ones. But every once in a while, something jumps out at me and speaks to me. And especially like the Mandalorian, I really have tapered back on, because there's a lot of covers coming out for Mandalorian, but it's not an original story in the comic. It's just retelling the TV show, but still kind of fun. So there's this here. This is featuring Bo-Katan, and this is cool. But what really jumped to me and spoke to me was this Virgin variant I was like, oh, holy cow. As a red-blooded sci-fi geek, who doesn't love Katie Sackhoff to begin with? And then again, this Bo-Katan, this is just phenomenal. Had to have it. So there we go. Tell me down below if you think I'm stupid and that you would never want to own something like that. I don't think I'm stupid. All right. Also not stupid. Now this is so this let's see what is like one of the biggest things going on right now in comics right now is, of course, Transformers. Everybody's excited for, since Void Rival came and dropped that Jetfire. Everything has been about Transformers, the shared universe that's coming out, and Transformers had a billion covers, and aside from like I ended up picking up in the store the A, B, C covers. The B and the C were like the portraits, the Autobot portrait and the Decepticon portrait, and the A cover. And then I avoided all the rest. I picked up no ratio variants or anything else. There was a lot of other variants that were going around out there. None of them I was like all that super excited about. But then there was one variant that jumped out at me that I said, holy cow, that is gorgeous. That is a cover that I would expect is going to be sought after down the road. And so I decided to grab not one, but 3 copies. And that is the Ralph Braccetti Virgin variant from Carnivore Comics and Comic Tom. This Optimus Prime, absolutely amazing. 3 Virgin variants. What am I going to do with all 3 Virgin variants? I don't know yet, but they are absolutely stunning. It's a limited to only 500 copies, so I'm just thrilled. I mean, I think I could see I might have to take one of these with me to Fan Expo. I know that Peter Cullen's going to be there. Maybe I'll have to have one signed. That would look awesome if I could get like gold signature, like, oh yeah. Anyways, all right. So Optimus Prime, phenomenal. At least one of those is going to get graded. All right. All right. So here, so something a little bit slightly different here. This one we have a commission. Now, who's ready for story time with Robs.fatstax? Boom. Anyways, there's your wrestling reference for the day for those that know. No. So, Heroes Con of 2023, we went there. I had some commissions done. Picked up a handful of books. If you know, you know. Anyways, when I was there getting commissions, it was twice while I was there. I signed up for all my commissions earlier in the con, so I would have them all when I left. Two of the artists made mistakes when they were doing the commissions and had to redo them. One of them, Randy Eberlin, he got it done that same time I was there. The other one was Cully Hammond, and he was not able to get it done while I was there. They kept asking me if I could come back. And finally I was like, I got to go do other things. I got other things to do. Can you just send it to me? They said, oh yeah, no problem. So I left my information, left my book, paid my money, and left. Then some time goes by, and it was just, all it was a quick head sketch. Because it was $100, quick head sketch, Batman, boom. Some time goes by, I don't hear anything. I've got no contact information or no receipt or anything about this. And so I start reaching out to Cully on Instagram. And I'm not getting any response. So then I start reaching out to his art rep. And eventually I get a response from Cully, and I get a response from the rep. The rep telling me he'll have Cully reach out to me. And of course, Cully saying, oh, I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. A billion Instagram messages. I understand Instagram sucks. So he says, I'm working on it. And as he's working on it, or as time starts going by, Again, more time. I reach out again, say, hey, no pressure. I understand deadlines, everything else. I knew that he was getting a lot of attention on him because Blue Beetle movie was coming out, and he was heavily involved in all that with Robbie Reyes. And um, finally he at one point he says, "Hey, dude, you're being super patient," because I kept saying, even though I was pinging him, I was being very gentle about it and always say, "Hey, dude, I understand, deadlines, everything else, and I'm low on the list. I just not asking you to like, where is it, where is it? I'm just asking you to tell me, give me an ETA so I can leave you alone, set my expectations." And he says, "Hey, I tell you what, you've been super patient. I meant to have this done a while ago. I'm gonna do something a little bit extra for you instead of the quick sketch." So here it is. That's a long story to get to this point of the thing where I'm going to reveal the commission from Cully. This is Batman. I only paid $100 for a quick sketch, and instead I got a nice full body Batman with color. Awesome. I don't know if it's color. It's more shading, I suppose. Batman wearing black and gray is not really color, but hey. Well, he got a little bit of coloring into the face, I think. Yeah, a little tan. It's great. I love it. More than I was expecting. Because I don't know if you guys have seen the normal quick head sketches. It's just usually a line art thing. It's nothing exciting. But this is awesome. So thank you. Thank you very much, Cully. I appreciate it. What's that on the backside? Oh, yeah, and then something from his little art studio. Anyways. All right, let's get into some slabs. So we know that I've been doing keys. No different here. We got 2 keys. It's the end of October, so I thought, why not put some end of October-esque type keys together that I've acquired and picked up, and let's go ahead and let's go for it. So first up, from the folks over at my comic shop, I've been looking there some stuff. There is a book that I grabbed. I don't even remember. There's no receipt in here, so I can't remember. I want to say it was in the less than $200. I picked this up. I'm pretty sure of that. It's probably closer to $100. This is just a classic cover. Jack Kirby goodness. The origin and first appearance of Etrigan the Demon. There you go. A nice 9.0. Solid cover. This is from 1972. Jack Kirby story, Jack Kirby art, and Mike Royer cover and art. So there we go. It's not Jack Kirby cover, but Etrigan the Demon. There you go. It's the end of October, so a little bit of a Halloween-esque vibe to it here with the Demon. Great, phenomenal book. Happy to have that. And now this next one, this one I'm happy for. I am a big fan of the classic monsters, that type of stuff. So, oh my goodness, we got a box in a box. Oh, jeez. Oh, I can't get the. Look, there's a box inside the box, and it is in there. Holy. Woo! It had some suction. Let me tell you. It had some suction. That's what. Well, never mind. Ooh. There we go. Anyways, classic monsters. That's what I was saying. I like them. And, jeez. Okay. Bubble wrap around a bubble mailer. So we put a bubble mailer. I mean, look, this is where I am conflicted. The book should be safe. If it's not safe, it's not because the guy didn't do his job packaging. He put it in a bubble mailer, put it in bubble wrap, put that inside of a box, and put that box inside of another box. So, there's all that. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like a lot to have to deal with. But anyway, so classic monsters, I totally dig them. This book takes one of those classic monsters and gives us something else. So this is going to be the origin and first appearance of Lilith, the daughter of Dracula. So here we go. Giant-sized chillers, The Curse of Dracula, in a CGC 9.2. Look at that. Surprisingly, this book also, this was like around 250 bucks. So there you are. That's today's mail call. What do you think? Are you a slab guy? Are you in for the demon or for giant sized thrillers? Which one of these two, if you, even if you're not a slab person, if you had to take one of these, which one are you picking up? All things being equal, which cover? Are you going with Jack Kirby Demon, or are you going, this is John Romita Sr. You going John Romita Sr., Dracula and Lilith. Trick or treat. Let's find out what you guys pick down below. And then, hey, sound off. Let me know what about those exclusives. So, are you an Optimus Prime person? You like the Katie Sackhoff, or how about that Cully commission? Guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, hit that the thumbs up button if you don't mind. So channel subscription, like, follow the other, blah, blah, blah. Until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me, because I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.